Good evening, you cunts. There we go. Got everything sorted out. Had an issue with Restream and Twitch. Didn't want to play nice, but got that green. What's up, OG? Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Right there. Fuck you. Anyways, what's up, everybody? Glad to be back from the hiatus. So I got everything sorted out. Good, Al Smith. How you doing, man? This is what you want to find. You just want to be loved on. So just quick update. Trying a new stream schedule thing where it's going to kind of get me to focus on what I'm doing. Helps me provide the content I'm assuming you guys want to see. I'm still doing stuff in the mornings that's not 7 days. It's gonna be more single player slash different stuff, and I'll do one night a week where I do that for the people who like to see the Fallout, Witcher type games. But it's still gonna be mostly 7. There is gonna be a couple things being thrown in there in the midst of that on the evening streams. Yeah, how to take care of a cat. And that's just kind of give you guys an overview. There's a game called Rock, ROKH. Just Google it. Romeo, Oscar, Kilo, Hotel, for people that know phonetic alphabet. And it's a game that I got involved in probably 6 months to a year ago. It was a while ago. I played one of their betas. I think it was a year ago now, actually. And they're actually going into closed beta. So I'm trying to get enough keys to outfit a usual full team of people to talk about it, play it, review it, let you guys know what I think about it, so you can know that if you should be buying that or not. I don't know that it's going to console. I think it might be PC exclusive for now. But much like 7 days, you can release a game on PC and then 4 years later it can go to console. You never know. But it looks really fun. I do enjoy games like Feed the Beast for Minecraft, so that's what intrigues me about it, because a lot of it is, physics and science related, if that makes sense. But look it up, check it out. It'll give you a better idea, and I should be streaming and doing some content on that. I don't know if it's going to be massively PvP oriented. I'm hoping it will be. And it's not going to be like with Ark. I don't really care for the PvP in that as much, mostly because there's not any good PvP servers that aren't official with a bunch of Alpha Tribe assholes, and also because it's so dinosaur intensive. It's too strenuous to fucking put up with all the damn time. Yes, I notice you. Okay. Such a fucking diva. He knows when the camera turns on, and he comes over here and wants to be all cute. Look, see, they can see you. Sort of. You're so fucking black, they can't see you. He's like the shade of black that NASA uses on, like, not NASA, but the Air Force uses on the stealth bomber, where it's so dark you can barely see. Did he have it right now? He's belly. He's the only cat I've ever had that liked his belly rub. And he's just love to see his paw twitching. No. Yeah, I'm not gonna feed into his ego any more than I have to. He already hates Queen enough as it is because she's here. He doesn't get cuddled at night, and he fucking hates. Right there. Like, I didn't anticipate having a cat on stream. He just, ever since I had him, he's been obsessed with being up on the desk, laying on the keyboard if he can. I actually used to put books under my monitor to raise the monitor up so it'd be over the top of him, because he would lay out in front of the monitor when I used to make my desk set up different. Which I actually have a monitor now that it can move up and down. That. So he would be allowed to if I didn't have all this shit in front of me. I didn't clean my desk off. But yeah, so basic breakdown of what's happened. Last server we were on died off. I mean, just people stopped playing. Like, it was, even when we were streaming on it was not that many people. Just because right now in general 7 days itself is dead. I mean, just going through really quick and looking at the top servers that are usually on here. One that was really big, used to be really big PvP wise, was Wicked Clowns, and I'd never seen it below like 13, 14 people, even like in the middle of the night on a Tuesday, like 3 o'clock in the morning when you think it'd be almost dead. It still had like 10 plus people. it's not even listed. The only servers that are usually are low days, and even them are pretty low pop or have like PvE friendly rules as far as like actual settings. So it's just there's not many PvP servers left. So we did find one that is in line with what we're wanting for being able to raid and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I've looked at it also, but they don't have any good PvP servers with it. Any PvP server I've seen isn't A, raider friendly, or B, PvP friendly, because it's like you can't, like, I've seen one that had settings where it was PvE, but you could do like agreed upon fights, and that takes the fun out of it. I like the ability to stumble across people, you know what I mean? All of a sudden there's a fight breaking out, not okay, let's meet at, you know, these coordinates and then we're gonna have a fight. It's like, that's fuck that. We're gonna rumble. Let me get my leather jacket, you know, comrades, and come out there and meet you with fucking shivs. No. So yeah, so we found the new server. We have been playing on it for a little bit. Because I'm not going to be showing the base location like I have, where you actually see me walk in and out and stuff anymore. I'm trying to get away from that. Hey, what's up, Dark Sniper Gaming? I would read that. So we got an area figured out. We're already working on tool crafting, digging out the base itself, because I will be forthcoming. We are doing an underground hidden base. I don't think is any news to you guys that's been watching for a while. So we're doing that. And right now I've put myself in a position where I'm not anywhere near the base, but I am on the way, I think, towards what a town. I remember seeing a town there, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to be doing some looting and just some general chat. We're obviously not at the point of being able to raid because we just started, but there is a possibility, obviously, for PvP and those kind of shit. If I come across a small base I can break into, I might just break into it. You know, something to be stolen. Being the klepto that I am. And right now I'm just getting ready to sign in. I'm waiting a few more minutes. Something to happen. Can you get your fucking paw off that? You're a dick. But how are you guys doing? If you haven't already, check out the Facebook group, facebook.com/FFAwesomeSauce, or my Twitter @FFAwesomeSauce, because I did recently post a picture of the stream schedule that I'm trying to shoot for, other than the obvious, you know, random games that I'm out and if it's not a PvP/survival game, I probably won't do it on a night stream, unless it's something I think is really fucking awesome. I want to show you guys, kind of like a Gwent game, but that's why I'm playing Rock this weekend. Should be, because that's when they're doing their closed beta. I really don't have a whole lot of choice. They're doing it on I think it's the 6th and 7th. I'll just be doing some stuff on yeah, I'll be doing some stuff on the 6th. Saturday night I'll be doing Rock, probably, just to show you guys the game. I think it's actually listed on Twitch now as well. Should be. Let's find out. Yeah, it is. Wow, they finally got it. I've literally just now noticed it on there. Here we go. Okay, so let's check on that. Here we go. Dude. Yeah, I've already got 3 into Quality Joe and like something to. Good job, dummy. Points into scavenging. Yeah, no, I mean, you're like the 100th person to tell me that. Not just anything bad against you, I'm just saying, like, it's a common sentiment held amongst PS4 players and Xbox players alike. On console, this game just if you're wanting to PvP, is drastically lacking. Even if it's just regular PvP, light years behind. Oh wow, really? What's up, Owen? I'll show you my point. I put a little bit into mining because I was digging, but scavenging's at 60, which I can. What did I just put? Oh, fuck me. Wow, well, fucking wait points. Anyways, scavenging is at 65 and quality Joe is at 303. Which that's the point. I don't do any scavenging, you know, other than like random like trash bags and but I won't go into stores or serious. Alan's really to have that level of scavenging. To the left a bit, leaning too far to the right. Like, to the left, I can't move it any farther than what it is. Hey, Amy, not yet. Lined up to me. If I move it, you can see the chat in the game, which is the whole point of the cam's position. So, no, unfortunately, it perfectly covers the chat. On PC, there's too many attempts at stream sniping. Well, I should say there's too easy of a time to stream snipe chat. You need to server hop until you find those names, or just join servers and put characters into chat until you figure out which one is on. Yeah, no, I wish, guys. I could not stream and upload the afterwards on YouTube, but then there would be no conversation like this. You guys aren't the first ones to ask, I promise. Studying down Austin. Getting in trouble now. Goldberg. This is true. I hate. That's one thing I'm gonna do tonight or tomorrow. Not for the porn side, if anything. Now, I do need to set up something to start the server 16 experimental out, so we have a server for the stream. I'll probably do that starting tomorrow or something. Basically, just like we did the day 15. Before A15 came out, we set up a donation counter just $60 or $65 to get a 7th server with enough slots. Got a population jump, and we put a password on it, so I probably won't even do. Probably be only like this time. I'll probably limit it to, and it's just for 1 month of the server. If we got enough people on there that want going after, I might do that, but for at least 1 month, and then what we do is just open it up basically to anyone from the stream. Hey, what's up, Joey? That way anyone from the stream that has PC version of 7 can come play during the experience time. Mostly it's just for, you know, testing the game, playing it, get some gigs. It's an experimental. It wipes so often. It's not fun to do. Because I mean, they literally had during the experimental where they had updates come out twice a day for like 2 days in a row. You had to wipe for those. Not conducive to having a very fun experiment, you know. In PvP at least. Playing for fun with friends, it's no big deal. I've got enough server experience now to be able to set up something solid. Another fun fact, that game I think I mentioned it. No, I didn't. You guys crash out? No, that's probably my ping.
No, I didn't. Sup, stream? Shady.
Shady. Hotkey. Anyways, it's called Ashes something. It's new. It looks pretty fun. I was debating like $5 or $10 towards something. Did request key applied yet? It's happen or not. But it's kind of sort of in the vein of what Dark and Light is. I don't think it's as survival oriented. Hey, what's up, Michael? I would Alsmith, but I'm not going to pay for it. If you want to buy it for me, sure, but I'm not going to pay. I've got H1Z1, I've got the choline. Can play the ARC version. It's the same concept with a new wrapping paper. It does look fun, it's just... I don't have the money, so that's one thing. I wanted to. And B, it's just, I'm not going to... Because I know that in the next, like, 3 to a month, the hype around it will die off and go back to playing what they were playing before. Or something new if it comes out, you know. Dude. It's getting close to where I have to actually, like, build a campfire and char some meat.
I'm gonna come towards you, Jay Hunts.
I got a question for you, Jay.
What?
Up until I started calling you that, did anybody call you that?
Actually, I had a music teacher that used to call me it in 8th grade.
Go back in time and kill him so that happens.
But it was with an S, not a Z.
Ah, good man. Nice save. Duck. Yeah, no, but I mean, like, the actual, like, you drop in, you are have to be the last man standing. I mean, the basic concept is the same. I'm sure there's a lot of mechanical difference. It's like comparing, you know, one car to another car, or a car to a pickup truck. The concept is the same, it's just different. Okay.
Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I know, that's why I did it. I'm gonna upgrade this bitch.
I just got a potato, so now we can start farming and making meat stew.
I like the combination of both.
Nice.
That makes it. If I had to choose, do I like the fact I have to eat and drink, deal with the elements more? I would say the PvP. I do enjoy that side of the game more than anything, but what makes the game great is the combination of the both. garland here. Doubtful, but you know. Yeah, basically the same for me. Like, I want to play other stuff, don't get me wrong. I always have to set it. I've got, 1,000 hours in it. Berries. Yeah, but not everybody is that coordinated. So I can see where they wouldn't incorporate that into the game. Be that ambidextrous, special skill. What's up, it's me forever. Oh, sauce needs an auger. Gimme. Give me an auger. Now.
It'd also fund you to get an auger out of that bitch.
Come on, auger. Ah. Yeah, man, how you been? Yeah. I mean, with two guns, you're pointing at the same thing, doing the same thing with both hands. That's not too challenging, but like holding a knife and doing something with it and firing a gun, that could be a little bit more. Try to like do the shooting motion and the stabbing motion, throwing the knife. If you're gonna carve something, you're gonna use your primary hand. Like it makes sense to have dual wielding to that effect. Dual guns, I can agree. Dual pistols, that makes sense. Here's the auger. This is one time. Right here. Come on. Joel, use your witchcraft magic. Give me an auger.
Sauce, the more you look for an auger, the less you're gonna find one.
Hey, J Hunts, shut the fuck up.
Just act like you want to find like a hunting knife, you'll find an auger.
I'm YDP, so I've basically darkened your soul. I've corrupted you. Do I know? Alright, good talk. Yes and no. Pistols aren't that strong. I mean, like, dual shotguns and dual sniper rifles, that would be fucking stupid OP. But it's not like one person can dual wield and another person can. But I think it would be cool for the pistol thing, where like if you get pistols above like 50 or 60, you can buy a perk to let you dual wield pistols. You can twice as fast. I think that'd be kind of yeah, I mean, I could see that sort of, maybe a club, but I think it's also a lot of additional programming that we as the fans don't want to have to fucking endure just to wait another alpha. Like, A15 came out in what, late September, early October, so call it October. But 9 months ago, I mean, there's someone that's had a baby. A15 came out, so that all of October, November, December, February, March, April, May. Yeah. 8 months. Someone's had a child in that time. Not only had a child, they conceived and gave birth to said child in that time span. It was a little bit of a preemie, but it still counts.
Yeah, but the baby's all fucked up and can't like do anything.
Well, you had to be that guy. You went that direction with it. Dual magnums, I don't think so. Just because, I mean, I know in real life those are really powerful handguns potentially, especially the ones that they're trying to have in game, and it would not make sense. A lot of people have to like position themselves to be able to fire a handgun. It's not like in the movie, shoot it. You know, anyone here that the gun enthusiast that would know having fired one, I support that. What I just said. I might be 100% wrong, but anyone that I've known, because I've never actually guns, I fired a few.
Dual magnums would be sick. You could just break your hands every time you shoot it.
Yeah, well, I knew a guy a long time ago used to do a lot of like middlemanning for gun trades and stuff. This kind of old redneck dude, like, really nice guy though. Which not to say that if you own guns you're an asshole, but most people that I knew that were like involved in gun trading and gun enthusiasm were just kind of shitty people. But I'm digressing for the point. So he helped facilitate a trade where somebody got a Desert Eagle, like one of the military grade 50 caliber ones.
Yeah.
To this other guy that was like in his 40s or 50s, kind of a older-ish gentleman, and he took it out after he got it and fired off like a clip's worth of rounds just to play around with his new toy. Went home, had dinner, went to bed. Woke up the next day, and his arm was completely purple because he had shattered the bones in his forearm from firing the hand.
I believe it. I shot a 40 caliber, and my arm was sore for the next like 3 days. I was like, I didn't feel it. I don't understand.
A lot of fucking. It's like those movies are such bullshit where it shows people just firing off rounds and like maybe in like a 9mm. I mean, I'm not that much of an expert, but.
9mm would be fine, but these giant hand cannons that they fire off like with one hand, just like running or something, it's complete bullshit.
Even the Master Chief had recoil in his pistol. If that's not real, I don't know what is.
Do you have any houses out in your direction, Jason?
I haven't found any yet. I'm kind of just running around looking. It's all empty stuff.
Gotcha.
Old map. Yeah. What's up, APOC, by the way? I'm not opposed to owning a handgun, though it does make me nervous in the sense of my kids possibly potentially getting a hold of it. I'm concerned about that, but I can see myself someday getting one, just again for the protection. This fucking.
What's wrong with your kids firing a gun? It's not like it's like
Shooting
not meant for
themselves?
kids or anything.
Yeah, no. Like that one 13-year-old kid that got a gun from God knows where and shot himself in the face.
Yeah, or the
That's
kid that
a
went to
real
the gun
fucking-
show with an Uzi and killed himself because they didn't know how to use it.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Ooh, a fucking honey knife, sweet. And beer.
I mean, I still don't see the problem.
As far as in game, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, there is ways to get around it. Don't get me wrong, Kevin. But like, no matter what you do, or no matter what I would do, I would still feel nervous about it. That's me personally. It applies to a workbench.
Nice.
All right, cool.
It just, I mean, just as a parent, I don't know if you're a parent or not, but to me,
I don't know how many of those we're gonna get, Jay. That would be the only thing that you may want to take, just so we can do our thing, you know.
Yeah. I just don't have a wrench yet. I found a workbench earlier. I just didn't have a wrench. I still don't have a wrench, but...
Right. We'll be able to make them.
Like, I would want, like, a Beretta, because I've been told by a number of people that Beretta is probably the best handgun to get. Most dependable, care for, that kind of thing. That's probably the direction I would go. But again, no matter what I did, I would still feel unsafe. I mean, it's not unsafe, but just nervous.
It's really weird because I'm listening to the stream in like a earbuds and then I have my headphones over it. So like I hear and then it echoes.
What's up, Renars? Hunting rifle is not the sniper rifle, that's what you're talking about, intensive. And I like the sensitivity on it. I think everything there is very. I think all the guns, honestly, are pretty well balanced. I think the pistol does the appropriate. I think everything does the appropriate amount of damage. I've never had a concern about that before. Oh, I bought a new mic, and I think he still lives there. I haven't paid. Yes, yeah. I mean, I don't know enough about guns, just because they don't interest me in the sense that a lot of people that they do. You know, it just doesn't. Nose. So I'm not like one of those people that's like, where they gotta take all the fucking guns away. I don't think guns are the problem. Or the problem. Ways to grip on that. But I've never been interested. Like, I need to get a gun so I can go to shooting.
Oh man!
I'd rather go to
First
the driving range
bookcase,
golf than
crossbow, flaming
beautiful.
arrows.
I care a little less about the second one, but the first one I'm very happy about.
I just like there's two things in there, like rare. Scavenging level 5.
I've never thought about it, but it's intensive. I mean, maybe, but I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen that episode also, so I don't know. What's up, Dixon? No, I do not.
Not to outshine you, Shady, or anything. Scavenging level 7.
Oh.
Wow. Wow, that's cute. Very precious. So proud of you. Push boy! That's what I've been leaning towards, Kevin. And they're way easier to get as well. Like, I'm not the guy that's ever gonna own an R-15. I might fire one if my friend owns it, which I have a number of friends that do. A lot of redneck friends and friends that are... It's just, I'm not. I just wanted a pistol because it seemed like it'd be really... I've been told that by comparison to shotguns are much easier to care for. Easier to load, all that kind of stuff. Easier to handle, easier to... I mean, just across the board. What's up, Heyman? How you doing, bro? Oh, that sounds like something from, like, fucking Family Guy. Oh, bunker, nice. No, I really want to fucking... If I ever got a motorcycle, it would be like a Harley Cruiser or like a chopper, something like that. I really would like a chopper. But that's something I do want to get someday if I ever get the money. Can you just drop and link?
I could see Sauce on
We
a
just
little
started,
crap
so
rocket.
fuck that. Believe it or not, I really want one of the new. When I have a dream car to me is something that's not difficult to acquire. That's a dream car in my opinion. It's because of the stream. Can't get rid of it. It's embedded. It's for people that watch the stream either A, later on, so they can see what the conversation is and kind of keep up, or B, people that don't want to type in chat but still want to see chat, and also so people on YouTube can see Twitch chat and vice versa, or for the very random people that show up on Hitbox. See, I like the old cars, but I really like the new Challenger because it's got a little bit of that old muscle car feel to it, but obviously much newer technology as far as like comfortability and everything. Like maybe 4, not very many. Up here and should have probably double back. Ooh, mining helmet.
Was my level 38 not good enough for you?
No.
Oh, shit. Well.
Grass. I think the biggest thing that I've noticed, outside the obvious of the paintbrush and stuff, is the traps. That's one thing Shady and I are really like excited to dig into. We've been talking about that the last couple of days. How we're going to suppose. I've got a few things I'm kind of cooking up upstairs in the login about how I would get past this trap or that trap. And a lot of it involves with just blowing the shit up with explosives. Pipe bombs or rocket launcher. I think if they can destroy them with ease, I think it actually makes the rocket launcher relevant, because currently, in my opinion, it's not so much. Can somebody translate that? I think that's Spanish. I don't know Spanish. I know how to say things like pinche pendejo. Me too, pinche pendejo. Asshole. Me too, pinche pendejo. I don't know if to get myself in trouble in Mexico. Get fucked! Yeah, well, thank you. I got that much. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much, Renars. You're an epic translator. And that's the thing. I could go on all day about that shit because a comment made by, and I'm gonna say Joel, because the one that really talks, and I feel really confident saying it because of that, was that they didn't consider this to be a PvP game or really to be an online game. It was more of a 4-player type thing, like what you see on console was the goal of it, which is all well and good, but I think they really need to realize, A, this is a great PvP game and a mediocre PvE game at best. All due respect, love the game, but that's how I interpret it. That's how I see it, you know. Perspective is reality. I don't think I got that last workbench. No, it's right there. Oh, that's good. Two workbenches.
Nice.
So that's first of all, and they've made comments where they're like, we're not focused on PvP because we don't. Basically, they're saying that there's PvP, but we don't give a shit. They didn't mean it to be that way and cruel, but that's how I heard it because I'm a brass tacks kind of person. I'm the fucking root of what you're trying to say. That's not good. Okay. There. Okay, bro. Really, I've played the PvE and I found it boring. The level of enjoyment is what I'm judging it on, not like lack of bugs or anything like that. No matter what, you're gonna have bugs and issues. I mean, after like 50 hours of gameplay on the same server, if I'm not PvPing, zombies aren't a challenge. I've already gotten past that. For PvP, I mean, I don't have problems. I completely stomp all over everybody. Not to say you're a bad player, but maybe you just haven't played it the right way. I don't know. I mean, the only people I've ever spoken to that said they can't stand the PvP because of this or that has always been about because they have a random bug that fucks them, so they can't stand that. And I can kind of get that, but most of the problems I've seen are like old bugs and things they've since fixed. Like, I have no problem aiming. I don't think there's an issue with the guns not working accurately or correctly. I mean, I shoot somebody, they die, other than, like, server lag, which part of that is optimization on the server's part, and I will concede that. I will concede that point. Once optimized, I guess that would that issue, but I've never had that. If I'm on a laggy server, I just won't play on that server. And there's enough servers to where that's a fucking
Sauce,
guy.
I have another location for a workbench. Tell me when I can share it with you.
Just don't right now. I've already got 2 on me.
Okay.
I don't know how much space left in. Yeah, I mean, I haven't had that many problems with it. Like, the only problem I could see someone having that's legitimate, in my opinion, other than skill level, is the lagginess. But again, like, here you see me shooting zombies, not having a problem. You watch my old videos, you see me killing people with little to no issue and getting accuracy out of it. I mean, you might need to wait a minute for them to not be moving, or if you're in a firefight going back and forth, it's 2 ways. It's not like you're having lag issues and they're not. It's you both might be, you know. No español. English solo? Only English. Sorry in Spanish. Sorry? No one's Like, in my opinion, I don't know what they would add to make PvP better off the top of my head, other than stuff they're already adding that's better. Those are, it is improving PvP. It's just I think their lack of focus on PvP to improve certain things that would also improve for PvP. Like right now, the zombie lag isn't as bad as player lag. Shooting a player because they're moving on me. That's the biggest thing. Is I think in general they need to optimize for server play.
I think they should add Apache helicopters.
Well, what's wrong with the gunplay for you, Mac? Let me ask that. Maybe I can have a better understand what you're saying. I've never seen a backpack despawn. Crazy to be honest with you. I've had people pick up my backpacks, but I've died where my backpack was at, logged out, back, you know, like the next day or the day after. I mean, literally days later, my backpack was still there. I've only ever seen it despawn when like somebody broke the ground below it, like a zombie maybe, or something to that. Here. Well, the land claim, Kevin, can be modified by the admin, so that comes down to a server by server thing. And I think the disappearing thing is also, it doesn't exist, but it should be a server by server thing. But what does happen is the land claim does stop working after that player hasn't played for a certain amount of time, based on the server settings again. So that's kind of already there, sort of in a way. I agree and disagree, Mac. I think if they're running and the server is overloaded with people and lagging, yes. But if it's not lagging, then no. Because I've shot people on the run, not had an issue pretty accurately. I've done like a jump, like one of those like yellow jump in the air spin 3. But I did scope to be killed people with headshots like that before. A lot of luck was involved. I won't deny that, and that probably isn't 100% accurate to the way guns work. But I feel like
no scope, YY ladder stall.
Yeah. But I think it is possible in real life for somebody to jump in the air, spin, and fire a sniper rifle, probably do a backflip and completely smash their face in with a gun and kill somebody with a headshot. It's just extremely unlikely because bullet trajectory is a thing. No, they're not, but I think they should be. He has commented saying that the game is made for 4 to 8 people. Yeah, he said, I'm pretty sure he said 4 to 8, but he might have said 10. But I know he said a really low number, which in my opinion is fucking crazy. This is the kind of game that the more people, the better, frankly. Well, to a point.
What was that movie that the people could curve the bullets?
Wanted? Fucking phenomenal movie. How dare you not know that off the tip of your tongue?
I forgot the name of
Back
it.
when Angelina Jolie was fucking hot. She's skinny now.
That's Brad Pitt's fault.
I guess, but he smokes pot, so I don't see how it could be.
He also doesn't believe in Jesus.
What are you doing, religious on me now? He's the devil, I tell you.
He's the devil. He plays foosball.
Like I think they're crazy for that, and I actually have a friend that knows a guy that works on like the server stuff, Alec or whatever. I've got a connection to him through a friend that I've asked him to ask a couple questions for me. What's up, TiVo? Yeah, it happens. Honestly, I found out that Bearded Streamers is one of the official streams, and it's because I don't have like this gigantic following, and I'm not a PvE streamer. I think, to be honest with you, if we're being, I play PvP, and they are not PvP players, not from what I've seen. It exists, and they allow it to exist through the grace of their own hearts. But I just am not the guy that. I'm an asshole. I mean, I'm not the kind of person that gets that kind of stuff. I've literally emailed them several times over the last 3 years about just being mentioned by them, saying, "Hey, I'm making this content. Send me some free keys, maybe. You know, so just work with me. You know, I'll promote the game as I have been already for nothing other than you to at least mention my name once. You know, that'd be fucking awesome after all the love I put into this." And I got one response after 3 years, and I think it was mostly just to shut me up of me asking to, "Hey, I want to, you know, can I get some early access to A16, do some content creation for YouTube with it, do some of the experimental. I could be an extra tester. I'll be the only one playing it, or if I would like to have a couple friends with me so to make it more enjoyable. But if you don't want to do that, I mean, just work with me here." And it was basically, "No, we've got it covered," which is fine. You know, I'm not offended by that. It's funny that I feel like they only said it so I'd stop emailing them. I feel like the fucking the guy from Shawshank Redemption where he keeps sending letters, you know, 3 times a week until he finally got free books. Just trying to build my library, guys. But yeah, I'm not surprised, honestly. I mean, a year and a half ago, I might have been offended, or even 6 months ago, I might have been really offended. But I get it. I'm not the kind of person they want associated with Fun Pimps because I'm a really hardcore PvPer that likes completely destroying people's lives and talking shit the entire time. I'm a very greedy winner about it for the most part. I'm a pretty casual loser. I don't think I'm that bad of a loser. Like if I get killed or something like that, I'm not like, "Fuck this guy, this game's bullshit," you know. But yeah, exactly. I was with Andy Dufresne. If they stopped doing PvP support and PvP servers stopped, I'd stop playing. I wouldn't play the. If there wasn't PvP, I wouldn't want to play. I feel like a lot of people would play PvP if, like what Max said, that there was a lot more optimization to the servers. But frankly, I think there should be optimization. Period. I think there's a lot of server problems, mostly revolving around mini bikes, chunk issues, and stuff like that. Stuff that I've experienced when I've admin servers in the past. But I think I like the wellness loss, man. I think there should be some encouragement to not die. Like an arc, I had a guy I used to play with that literally would never eat or drink. He would just die, respawn, and pick up his stuff. If he was out and about, he would eat and drink, but that was about it. Because in 7, if there's no point in not dying and there's no loss to it, why would you care that much about dying? And there's no rule. I mean, other than like maybe being a perfectionist where you just don't want to die because you want to look stupid, but I think you have to have something like that in place, some kind of reason to live, if you will, to keep you from just not giving a shit about it. Yeah, but also if you know how to get your wellness up, it doesn't matter. Like if I die especially when I get to higher wellness. I mean, even right now I'm at 93. I really care. I mean, I can put points into it to raise the base down up to 20 when I get my athletics up high enough. But I can farm 100 wellness in like 2 hours, not less. Depends on what I'm coming. If I'm going from 150 to 250, longer than that because the sliding scale. The higher you are going in wellness, the harder it is to raise that point. But going from like 70 to 170, about 2 hours. Once everything's set up, of course. I've got a video about it. I'm not trying to like plug a video to make sure you get an extra view on it, but I would suggest you watch it to watch how to power level your wellness. I mean, maybe a few hours if you count in gathering meat and stuff like that, though. Yeah, 2-3 hours. Whatever. I mean, once it's up, I'm good. If you have good armor, you rarely die anyways. Like when I get around like 200 to 220, 230, I don't die anymore. I mean, once I get to that point, only a player is going to kill me unless I do something completely fucking stupid like jump off a building. I agree, but that's why you get good enough to where you don't die. That's what separates the men from the boys. I mean, you look at my fucking kill count right now, I'm at like 53, 54, and 4. And those 4 deaths are either me being fucking stupid and taking on like more
Remember
than I
when we
should be.
peer pressured you into jumping off into
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
the building?
Exactly what I was thinking of. Or me just not being at a high enough level to compete because I've been playing longer. But I feel like if you've been playing on a server for 20 hours, you should easily roll over somebody that's been there for 20 minutes. Yeah, mountains of meat stew, but you have to keep yourself hungry, which is why you get in the cold tank. But again, I mean, you lose 10 wellness. I can regain 10 wellness even if I'm at like 220, 230 in like 20, 30 minutes. If you die 20 or 30 times, maybe you should stop doing what the fuck you're doing. Like if you're being like hit by zombies or something like that, they're destroying your base, then you don't respawn. Wait for daytime to come around so you can actually run away. But if you're playing on a level of difficulty where you're having to deal with that kind of stuff, you might want to lower the difficulty. I think the right amount of players, if everything was optimized to where we could have 1,000 people, which 1,000 would be too much, I think 50 to 60 would be good as long as you had a big enough map. Because I feel like the appeal of this game for me isn't the PvP just nonstop. It's the time in between making you appreciate that. So I could go hours without running into another person, days even, and then when I run into that one person and there's a 30-second fight, that 30 seconds of just absolute fucking adrenaline is what I live for. Like there's the second raid video I ever did, we raided an entire base and we're getting ready to leave, and at the very end I get into a firefight with a guy, and it felt to me in the moment like it lasted 20-30 seconds. I went back and watched it and it was like 3 seconds long. I don't even think I emptied the entire clip on my AK. What's up, Banana? But I think 50 to 60 with like 12 to 15 kilometers is the right amount. If you only have 10 to 15 people, you should only have like 5 or 6 kilometers of space, which you can modify. But that I think, you know, the map should scale based on the amount of people, but it should be the slots, not how many people are actually on. But like that's a good number, you know what I mean? I've seen Rust servers that have like 100 people, but you're always fighting. Like you walk out your front door and you're fighting to go get resources. Then you're fighting to get back inside, and then you log out and your base is getting almost immediate. That doesn't appeal to me. I'm not looking for PvP just for PvP's sake. I'm looking for PvP for that extra challenge, the extra immersiveness, that Walking Dead feel of I live in this, you know, this prison, and I occasionally run into people when I'm out scavenging. Like that's what I love about it. Or maybe I'm having to defend my base, which is actually only happened once in 3,000 hours. My base has been found. I had to fight somebody off. And won, by the way. But I did have Winslow, and he did like one of the most epic fucking moves ever. Here's a good game. I don't even know what deep.io is. Oh. Yeah, exactly. So I'm saying, like, the more you PvP, the less enjoyable it becomes, in my opinion. That's one thing I had a problem with H1Z1 Survival and Rust. Is there was so much PvP, I didn't appreciate it. The adrenaline goes away. No more scares. Like, oh great, another fight. Oh, I'm dead. Well, I guess that happened 15 minutes ago, so it's not that big. And here, like, I can go forever without dying to players, or forever without killing a player, and then when it happens again, it's just it's renewed. So please. Oh, come on over. Which one was? Club. Looks like they're trying to put boxing. Like, honestly, I might have to start cleaning up my stream a bit from the stuff that I've done in the past, and not necessarily stop raiding, but not be as vicious and bloodthirsty, because I'm wanting to progress beyond what I am as a streamer now, and like become a community manager for a game or something like that, you know what I mean? So that's part of the reason that I don't not very appealing to some companies. 7 days. I'm so fucking ruthless. It's enjoyable as a viewer, but it scares away potential hirers, potential companies from hiring me. They'll let me play their game and promote their PvP. The games that would hire me won't because I'm not big enough. That's it's frustrating because I want to be natural self, but I also want to be successful. So I have to kind of change it up a little. And that's not something that, that's something I realized about myself, and something that somebody else has pointed out to me a long time ago, and then I
maybe
kind of,
not drop so many F-bombs.
It's not so much that. Some of the time, I mean, just saying the word "fuck" is not. It's the context as well. Like the Kelly's taint joke is something that a lot of people not be appreciative. I had somebody tell me once before that I'm a great streamer, but I'm too much of a fucking pirate. That I need to be more of a privateer. Which that's not the analogy they use. Not as good at that as I am. That's essentially what they were saying, is that I should continue what I'm doing, but just modify my attitude about it a little more company friendly, corporate friendly. That's the thing, Ham, is I mean, I build underground bases to prevent raiding. So I could increase the Horde Night stuff, which I've thought about doing like a solo player series of building an above ground base, but that's like experimental type stuff. Experimental game type stuff where like the Alpha 16 experimental will be out in the next few weeks. I'm hoping. I don't know. I have no information, so don't quote me on that and say that I've heard that straight from the fun tips. I'm just based on past experiences, that's what I'm guessing. 2 to 3 weeks we'll see experimental build. But that's when I do that kind of stuff, is when I'm not going to PvP, but I'm still wanting to play. That's what I do. It's probably because the mic's over here. I need a mic boom, I need a lot of stuff, a lot of equipment. No money, I don't have it. The mic is over here. My voice is over here. But I can't move it over here, otherwise it blocks the keyboard. Because it's... And my charger hung over the top of it so it didn't fall off the desk. But it's on this. See? If I put it right here, I can't see the fucking keyboard. Because the mic's so damn big. Which is a fucking great mic. It's just fucking gigantic.
So Sauce, if you get a green screen, you should just take a picture of your room and then put it as the green screen and then use that.
Well, I'm wanting to do it so for some games I can put just me down in the bottom right like a lot of people do. When like for games like 7, I'll do like a custom background just for funsies. But maybe I'll do my room, I don't know. But also so I can do like different effects for like thumbnails and shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I could use it for that I want to use it for. And they're honestly only like, I can get one pretty cheap, like 10-15 bucks, and I thumbtacks to hang the wall behind me. Or like above me, I should say.
Yeah, green screens really, they're not really that expensive.
The thing honestly, you put them on is expensive though. That's what's fucked up. Like the cloth, super cheap. The maintenance, you have to care for it is super easy. But the thing to hang it from is like $30 or $40, where the screen itself is like 10. Makes no sense. I would think like I'm probably gonna buy some PVC pipe and just build one. Get my dad to help me or something. To go with that kind of construction stuff. I couldn't make fucking ashtrays, dude. Like I'm not good at arts and crafts.
I mean, honestly, you could just use a like green blanket. I mean, it's really low budget, obviously, but you could literally use a green blanket.
No, you can buy them on Amazon for like $10, so which is probably how much a green blanket would cost. But I can scrounge up $10. Like I've got plastic bottles to go sell for the money for that. It's just I can't buy the mounts, but I can buy PVC pipe for like $5 as well, $10, and just construct something out of that. I mean, I'll sort that out. It's just there's some people that are really against green screens. I think they're like a cheap gimmick and stupid, but I mean, there's a lot of useful things. I like the idea of having custom background behind me. I mean, or even just doing the thing where I cut everything off around me. It's just me in the bottom right corner. Like, I like that. I think it's kind of cool. Like, to make it look.
The thing about that, is you're gonna need something to like the software to do it. That's the.
Oh, no, it's already in the cam I have built in. It's called Chroma Key. What it does is you give it a color and it removes all that color.
Yeah. I mean, I do it with pictures and stuff. Like, I can Photoshop things out and stuff like that. And I was using a green screen for a project I was doing. And it's definitely a lot easier to manage when it's not a video. Video's kind of hard because you got things moving, you know, stuff like that. But besides that, they're really easy to use.
Alright, need glue, duct tape, leather for you guys' crossbows.
Do I now?
Glue, duct tape for crossbows. We got leather for yeah, crossbows, and then I can make a cement mixer now. I think we got a small.
That's not what I meant, Heyman. Like
what, some
no, in here I was
more springs.
I'll get some springs first and stuff.
I just got 2 baskets. I mean, we don't have mini bikes right now, obviously, but
that's not even what I meant, Heyman. Like,
they'll be good for later.
What I meant specifically was like my attitude when I'm raiding and PvPing is very vicious and animalistic and cruel and
chemical parts mode.
While it's enjoyable for a lot of people to watch, it's very off-putting for companies to want to hire. If that makes sense. It like Howard Stern, for example, is one of the most like vulgar people to ever be a radio personality, and a lot of people didn't want to hire him or deal with him, and they tried to censor him and make him change himself. But what made him so great to viewers and brought in the views, or not the views, but the brought in the sponsors and the analytics and the numbers for him, is also what made it very difficult for people to want to hire him because of what he was. They were concerned and nervous that they might look, that he might make the company look bad. And not to compare myself to Howard Stern, because he's obviously a genius when it comes to that stuff. I don't consider myself to be on that level, but just as the best comparison I can think of. I don't do that anymore anyways, Kevin. but it's stuff like that, leaving signs outside and just being a cunt in general to people as I'm rating them, talking shit. Like that's the stuff I'm talking about that I have to kind of dial back, because I'm not good at PvE stuff of base building. I mean, I can come up with great concepts, but they don't look very pretty. They're just super functional. I can subvert zombies. I can come up with ways to make underground farms. Bringing the right people to bring in the right ideas to inspire me to, I mean, all that kind of stuff. I'm great at that, but it doesn't translate to be enjoyable because I build the farm and then you've seen it and then it's over with. Like, there's nothing else. Like, those Bearded Gamer guys, one of the shit you told me got sponsored. I think there's more apparently from what you told me, but they are great builders. They make magnificent looking bases. I mean, credit where credit's due. They're phenomenal at that. I'm obviously just a great PvPer, which in this game the fun pimps don't give a shit about. It's just fine. That's their prerogative. It's their game. I'm not offended by that. I like PvP because I like the adrenaline. They like the survival and the building because that's what floats their boat. And that's great. But that's why I'm not appealing to that, because the viciousness of me. You know, it's not even like if I was a much soft-hearted person, much more soft-hearted person about the raiding and the killing, and I wasn't so vulgar all the time, I might be more appealing to them. It's not the fact that I PvP; it's the way in which I do it, how I carry myself through it. That makes sense. Shapes dicks, yeah. But if I didn't do what I do in this, I don't think I'd be as enjoyable to watch. I wouldn't enjoy watching myself much. Me being a shithead is, I think, is what is half the fun. Me talking shit to people. Yeah, see, they're great builders. I've seen the stuff they've made. It's really cool. It's just not what I'm interested in. I get bored of that really quick. Like, really quick. because once I've got a base and I can fight zombies easily, or if I've subverted it, like I could build a base in PvE underground and never be touched by zombies, ever. I could build a base above ground and never be bothered by zombies, ever.
I feel like you would appeal better if you were Canadian, because Canadians are always nice.
Yeah, but I'm not. And that's not true. DJ Phoenix is a dick. You can tweet at him and tell him I said that, too. And he's Canadian as they come. But I think that's part of it. I mean, also, those guys that got sponsored are really big streamers. They've got, you know,
You just think he's a dick because he makes your phone blow up.
That's fair. I mean, they've got thousands and thousands of followers. That's another appealing reason to make them officially sponsored by Fun. I would love to be, but I don't think I ever will be. If they wanted a PvP streamer, wasn't me, I would be extremely offended. Like, really, that's when I would be like, wow, like, seriously? I'm right here, you know? That's like... it's like them talking about the greatest quarterback of all time, and Tom Brady standing there, and all they do is talk about Joe Montana. Or not even that, like, I don't know, Dan Marino, or someone that's never won a champion. I mean, yes, they're good, but this guy is clearly far better. I guess, Heyman, but like, to be honest with you, you're 1 out of 100 people. I mean, you're 1% of 100 people. Your opinion is that, and I'm not trying to take anything away from it, and I might enjoy doing that once, but you would be the only one watching. I'm sure I'd have like 3 or 4 other people, but you look at my views of me doing PvE stuff in different games, and including 7 days, and it's half of what it is when I'm doing PvE. Literally, if not less. Drastically different, because people want to see me being an asshole. That's what they like seeing. I'm a victim of my own success. But it's what I like doing, so fuck it. I just think if I modify myself a little bit, I'm not as much of a cunt about it, I think I can change opinions about me. I don't think Fun Pimps will ever, like, make... Maybe if, like, they had 100 people tweeting at them saying, why the fuck is he not a sponsored streamer? Then it would happen, but I don't have that kind of clout. You know what I mean? If I had $100,000...
Just raid people's bases and then leave a sign that says sorry.
Yeah. You know what would happen if I did that? I would walk away and come back 15 minutes later and put another sign that says not sorry. Sorry, comma, not sorry.
Just wait for them to rebuild, and then as soon as they rebuild, just put, just kidding. I wasn't sorry at all.
I would say 75% of the time people quit the game after they get raided. Or at least quit the server. Which makes no sense. You have to start over no matter what, if you're going to keep playing. So why not stay on a server where you at least have, like, some levels?
Yeah. I would much rather restart at, like, a level, like, 100 than restart at a level 1.
Exactly. I guess, but I'm just not, I mean, that's the thing, is I'm not as good as those guys.
I'm really not used to having 80 wellness.
Yeah, exactly. I'm best when I'm griefy noobs into switching back to Minecraft. I'm gonna fucking post that on fucking Facebook group right now. It is too funny, or on Twitter at least. You're gonna be Twitter famous to like 3 people. That is the best comment of the day. By far. There we go, it's on the interwebs now. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, Heyman, but I'm just not a good builder, so I don't think people would enjoy it. So I'm saying, like, I might have like 2 or 3 people like, cool, this, you know, I'll come back and watch, but they're gonna come back and see me PvP, and then it's like, why aren't you building stuff? It's like, fuck that, I don't like building. And then it's become a moot point at that stage. So just, I don't know. I mean, I've talked it over with a lot of people. I actually have people look at my stream that are involved enough in the gaming industry and marketing and stuff like that, and the only thing they've said is if you're good at this, and they obviously don't understand the game, but they understand marketing and things like that. So if you're good at this, you need to keep doing this. But the issue I see is this, which is my attitude and asshole and just sometimes overly vulgar to the point of being offensive. That's what you need to change. You need to be more appealing this way, not that way. I need a new chair. I do need a new chair. This one is fucking old and rickety. Be swinging back and forth. But that requires money. Unless you're trying to send me a free chair. They don't make computer chairs the way they used to. I need to get a wooden chair. Things last forever. Or just buy a chair that, like, super fucking industrial. I got like a $600 chair. It's industrial strong. I'm just really hard on chairs. That's the thing. Is hard on everything. This is my third keyboard since having a computer. This is actually my second mouse. First mouse was. How dare you not assume I'm the best? I'm offended. Who's better at PvP than I?
I am better.
Fuck! God damn it, Jay Hunts, you son of a bitch.
I feel like I might have fucked myself because I feel like now my phone's gonna blow up.
I think it will because you were tagged in that. Put it to you this way, I've only met a handful of people that I would put.
Well, not
on
only
par
that,
with
he
me, or
retweeted
maybe
one of
better
my
than
things, so
I
now
have
it's
not seen
now
most of those guys,
I feel like it's just gonna
or girls. I don't know what their
start
gender
going
is. I'm
off.
not going to assume what, but I've not seen most of those people in a very long time. I'm talking a year and a half, 2 years, which I guess is not a very long time. In comparison to how long I've been playing, it's 2/3 of the time since I started playing I haven't seen them. And the ones that I have seen in that time period since I first knew about them existing, I'm a fuck. Honestly, they weren't shit to me. Or like, I mean, when I first started playing, they were, but not since then. This is where you just came from? Did I just do a great big fucking circle? I hope not. Oh, no, I haven't been here. Okay, no, we're good. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, so I mean, there's a handful of people I put up there with me, but I don't see most of them. Sometimes no one's really asked to in a while, so I haven't recently. So no, I guess technically. Though I do still love it. If I need to do another rocket, I might start doing that on Thursday nights, like a community game night, the Heroes or something like that. God damn.
Oh yeah, my phone is definitely blowing up. I fucked myself.
Fucking Fred. This is how you get into this town. Leads to really, really good stuff at the top. Probably go through every level and get all the leather. Got a potato seed. Woot!
What?
Got a potato seed.
I have 2 potatoes.
Feel like CJ.
I know.
The sound of defeat in your voice, man.
Don't end it now.
I really need a desktop chair because sitting on a drum stool sucks.
Unless you're playing drums.
Yeah, but I took my drums out so I could set up my desk.
Blasphemy. Ooh, Diver's book and slug schematic.
Nice.
Nice.
Look. Skate park. I still don't get why they have this with the 2 toilets. I guess one maybe is supposed to be a bidet, but this building doesn't really look like it's a bidet type building. Probably a couple days. Hopefully by Saturday we have a base ready. Because that's when we should be raid ready. Considering we're all on here, all on all cylinders. We're hitting the server head first. So I would say by Saturday we should be raid ready, but will we have a base to raid? I don't know. Like mini bikes, it's crucial so I can find the base and ask them. God, my. Hold on a second. I have a special guest. Hi. I got $5 as if Fred's coming in here.
Oh yeah.
Because I think DJ Phoenix is going to go. Whoever shows up here, send the invite. Oh God. Oh, it's nighttime. I need to.
There we go. How you guys?
Somebody owes me $5.
Yep.
Oh, I came here for context. What's up? Is context here?
Not currently.
Oh fuck. I don't know why I expected any different.
Well, Phoenix isn't even here yet, so.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed that. You know, me being here and him not.
You sure? Because you were asking about context and he wasn't here yet, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I mean, but some of us are smartasses.
What?
So have I told you what my plan for my life is at this point? I'll update you when it changes tomorrow and the day after.
Okay. Fair warning, I am streaming, actually.
Oh, then I can wait.
Now we're in the stream room.
Yeah, no, I can wait. What are we streaming tonight?
7.
Oh, nice.
What's up, Beast Mode? Hold on, he can't join because he doesn't have an email.
What a fucking rebel.
Who doesn't have an email?
He has an email. He just doesn't register with. He doesn't ever register with a real email with anything.
Because he wants to live off the grid but also be verified on Twitter?
Because he doesn't want to be bothered with spam.
There, fixed it.
He needs to stop being such a fucking hipster.
That's not even like
there.
hipster, that's like tinfoil
That's
hat
uber
wearing.
Yeah, that's uber hipster.
Most hipsters have emails because most hipsters go to Starbucks.
The voice Chanel.
Chanel?
It smells really nice and is overpriced.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, my hands seem to have gotten dirty. Does anyone have a moist towelette?
Oh, a moist toilet, sir. We're in
Yeah.
America. It's a wet toilet.
Sham. He might even be more electronically challenged than Snappy.
No, I think it's just like... Yeah, maybe. I don't understand how he's an electronic artist if he's that technologically challenged.
I know,
How it's-
right? I don't know how he's trying to get Twitter verified and not have a
that
fucking
sounds good.
email.
His music is really just him fucking with the toaster.
He confirmed for me that all he does is slam his face off of keys until shit happens with music. And he's just basically, much like me doing anything else, he's just gotten really
I mean,
lucky
that's
at
how
this
Mozart
point.
got famous.
Right?
Let's be honest, he was deaf. There was no way he was really legitimately trying at that shit. He accidentally his way in. Who's on a respirator?
It'd be Darth.
Alright, night all. See you later.
Better
He
shade.
says it's locked.
See you, Shady.
I have not done any single player stuff. I might when experimental comes out, but I'm probably still gonna do like a multiplayer server with the
Do I
rest of the
need to
stream.
add him to the role so he can join the stream?
If he's even
Which
on
one
the
is it?
fucking thing now, I don't think he's on here yet.
He is. He's saying that the chat's locked.
I don't see his name listed.
He's in the room right now.
Where?
Oh my god, in the general.
I don't see him listed under general.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was just in general. He's not there.
No. In general text chat.
Oh, yeah. Well, he has to join a voice channel first because he's not verified.
Yes,
He
but
won't
he
show up
says
on the
it's
list.
locked.
Oh,
says
there he
it's
goes.
locked.
He just fucking fixed it. Okay, I got it. My God.
That's what I was trying to say. Do you want me to add him to one of the fucking
I got
roles?
it. Yeah, I added him to a PvP friends. Now he can join the voice channel whenever he wishes. But the moment he comes in here, you guys better fucking be prepared because I'm gonna yell.
Alright.
Oh, what the fuck? No. All the leather.
What?
Gathering leather. You wouldn't understand.
That's probably true.
Can you get off my fucking arm?
Oh shit.
How the fuck do you mean to ask to be Twitter verified and not have a goddamn email?
Oh, I do have an email. It just never fucking sent it to me because this app's a piece of dog shit.
Holy shit, you
Go to your
sound
spam.
Canadian. You are the most Canadian sounding Canadian I've ever met in my entire life. And I've met like 7 Canadians, so that's saying a lot.
7 Canadians. All 7 of them, man. He's trying to complete his deck.
Yeah.
He's met 7 of the 12 Canadians.
Right?
Yeah, we all live in the same fucking igloo.
I thought those were Alaskans.
No, that's all Canadians.
I think it's hilarious that we somehow managed to buy Alaska from whoever had it. Then we
Who's
pay
Russia?
people to live there. Whoever lives there gets paid. Like, they give you a stipend every year. They're just
Like
like,
$21,000 or $2,100.
thanks for living here. Yeah, it's like $1,000 a year or some shit. It's technically not a stipend. It's royalties for them for the mineral rights.
It's cash in hand is what it is.
Yeah, it's better than dick in hand. I mean, depending on whose hand and whose dick, I guess.
I don't know why the fuck you're fronting. You know you let anybody touch it.
Hey, that's true, but I don't let anybody know that.
Now it's on the interwebs. Fuck is your
Right?
name?
This is gonna be forever, man. Once you blow up and people want to go dig into your hipster archives, like shit, they're gonna be like, "Oh man, that Fred will beg
This is an
anybody."
episode that I'm gonna watch. It's the first episode of the new season. Well, technically the new season.
You have seasons now? Oh my god, you're
I've
pretentious.
had seasons for a while. And yes, I am.
I know, I love it. It's great.
So as far as context goes, I don't remember exactly how the conversation went, but somebody was saying that because I was talking about how I need to start being nicer to people when I'm playing 7 days, so that corporations will want to hire me because I'm such a fucking pirate right now that I'm just like, they won't touch me because of it. Jay Hunt's here floated the idea that what I should do is be more Canadian-like, and I'm like, you know what? Not all Canadians are nice. Look at DJ Phoenix. He's Canadian and he's a dick.
I will tell you, as somebody who has been kicked out of Canada, Canadians are not nice, and they don't know where to put their fingers.
I know in my experience, Americans are way more nice than fucking Canadians.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. After being in Canada, I got told traveling the world would make me appreciate America more, and just going to Canada made me appreciate America more.
You guys have never been to New York, then?
I've been to New York a lot of times. I'm a fucking gypsy. Like, I've been to like 3/4 of the United States, and then a decent amount of Ontario, Canada.
Boopity boppity? Boopity boopity boppity.
Well, basically everyone in New England are assholes. So
I used to live in Connecticut for like 2 years. I lived in Waterbury. It's the very end of the MTA line for New York. It's the last one going north.
I followed the freaking trail
It's
once.
literally 4 blocks from that train station for 2 years. I fucking love it. Boston and New York, I don't care how much they hate each other. I love both cities for different reasons, but they have more in common than they do different.
Well, welcome, Death Stardic. We have a special guest tonight, actually.
But as for context, yeah, you weren't wrong.
I literally know 8 Canadians, and I would say only like 3 of them are remotely close to being nice.
Well, I mean, you remember Melon, right? She's Canadian.
No.
Melon's on fucking Twitter, Sarksy, whatever her fucking ad is now.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to people like that on Twitter.
You should. You should pay attention to everybody on Twitter. Give them all attention. Love them all.
Sauce, you know you miss K8.
Oh god, that fucking bitch.
What?
So I sent something to Phoenix, and he retweeted it. Oh, I gotta type something in Discord in a second. He retweeted it, and some chick with the Twitter handle, or her name at least, was K, and then the number 8, obviously implying the name Kate, retweeted it, and it fucking triggered me so hard. I think I ranted for like 5 straight minutes about how fucking stupid a name that was. I think I lost like 20 followers, but it was totally worth it.
What the fuck is Trump Lover's Room? The fuck is this shit?
I like to name rooms when people go into random rooms about shit they hate. And someone that's like really anti-Trump went into whatever that room was called before, and I changed the name. Because I'm a cunt.
Yeah, that's a good reason. I saw somebody had called Rob Schneider like a right-wing asshole or something. So I like creeped his Twitter for like 20 minutes trying to find proof that he was a right-wing asshole. But all I found evidence of was that he was anti-Democratic Party. And then I finally found evidence he was anti-Trump as well. So I was like, sweet, I can quit this now.
Move on with your life.
Right? Like, I hate it when people that do artwork or comedy or something that I really enjoy end up having like really shitty opinions. I'm just like, I like your shit, you know? Why do you have to be like this?
Are you cooking, Phoenix?
How do you have such great opinions and then such bad ones outside of your work? How does that happen?
I just play on whatever pop I find that has good settings, that has at least decent pop. Like, I really don't exclusively play on one or the other. As long as it's good settings and there's people there to kill, that's what I play on. So I could be anywhere. I'm just waiting for daytime right now. Running out the clock.
So you're telling me I connected and downloaded this app just for that? God
Yeah,
damn it.
No.
it worked it.
No, now you can be a regular.
Yeah, I have to be ready.
Remember, he's streaming. He's on stream right now. Like, and this is probably what he'd use for podcasting as well.
It just depends. Yeah, more or less server connectivity, but also like I mean the actual like land claim strength, that kind of stuff.
Replace the other Phoenix.
There's way too many phoenixes out
Yeah,
there.
I know exactly. There's too many phoenixes in this fucking Discord. We've only got 2.
Yeah, I don't have any in my Discord room.
Honestly, I was hoping he would actually leave.
You could. I can just kick him.
No, it's funnier if he leaves. I have to make him leave. It's just there's no joy in it.
I mean, there is a little bit.
Maybe for you, not for me. It's about me.
I mean, it is technically your sauce drams, but at the same time, I don't give a shit. You know?
Looks
Are you
like
popping bubble wrap, Mr. Guy?
No, that was my Knuckles.
Why do you have bubble wrap for Knuckles?
he came packaged with him, dude.
I mean, everything comes packaged with it, but they usually take it off, like...
up, Max?
Unless you're grandmother's couch. Are you grandmother's couch?
How am I supposed to stay safe?
I mean, something, Thomas Jefferson.
I always go for the scavenging
legit.
first. I mean, without a shadow of a doubt. Like, occasionally go other directions,
I mean,
but
let's
not
say,
a
I'd
lot.
rather dangerous freedom than safe slavery.
Depends on like if I've got a group with me or not.
Or some shit like that. So, yeah, you're not staying safe. Not on my watch, man. For America.
Arca.
Fuck your safety. Right? It's bubble wrap cooch.
Oh, nice. What'd you have before?
Bubble wrap cooch could totally be somebody's slogan.
I was thinking it'd be a pretty good band name.
I was gonna say band name. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what they would sing.
But it'd have to be like one of those female like lead singer type bands. Then
Yeah.
it'd be really shitty.
A male engineered feminist band?
Like,
Yes.
Statistically, it'd be shitty.
That's exactly the thing that capitalist America needs to do to appeal to the corporate, like the anti-corporate communist feminist.
I know you're gonna disagree with me on this, Fred, because you usually do with this kind of stuff, but I feel like there's only like a couple really good female-led bands. Art, and I can't think of anything else.
Fleetwood Mac.
That's fair, but doesn't like a guy also
They
sing a
did
lot
trade
of
off.
songs?
They did trade off, to be fair.
Like,
I'll give it to you.
let me put it this way: there might be talented but successful is also what I'm looking at. So a combination of talent and success. Like I don't like
Fleetwood
that
Mac
one.
is still like more successful than Heart.
So
I would
one and a
argue.
half. Then I think Hart is being the only female lead singer is more applicable to the situation.
What about Joan Jett, and then the band that she came from?
So it's 2, but like by comparison to male-led bands, I mean it's not even fucking close.
Well, I mean,
Which
what
is
is
crazy
man's world?
because I feel like there's a
We
lot
have male
more
fronted
female.
everything.
Yeah,
How
well,
many-
I mean, like there's a lot more good female singers in my opinion than there are good male singers, but not bands.
Well, that's because like bands they started in rock and roll was all like sexualization and all that, and it was just male driven.
You tell me you look at a picture of Joan Jett and you'll get a fucking stiffy. Come on now, fucking lie. You're better than that.
Honestly, the reasoning is it's just a cultural division. Nobody looks at a woman and says, "Oh, they're gonna be a total rock star when they grow up." You know, like it's just where they kind of choose to be through their life. You have more dudes who want to slack off and make music than you do chicks.
Unless you're gonna go somewhere else with
that's
that.
very
And
true.
maybe even if it's not so much like there's more of them who want to do it, I think there's just more of them who feel comfortable doing
What's
it.
Power Supply now?
Because of the stigma that goes along with, you know, just being a chick or a dude. But the social justice warrior people will straighten that shit out for us, whether we want it or not.
No worries. Thanks for hanging out, Max. For just a
I
couple
mean,
minutes.
there's a lot
Easy.
of female metal bands that are growing.
They are.
I don't like
But
them.
they're all
though.
underground. None
What's
of them
that
hit
one?
mainstream.
I can't remember the band, but it's got a chick lead singer and the name starts with an F. That's all I got to give you.
Starts with an F.
Like Firefly or something like that. Flyleaf?
Yeah, Flyleaf.
Fireleaf.
Don't like
Flyleaf,
them.
yeah.
I saw Flyleaf right when they changed their singer, and oh my god, she's so much better. I didn't like the original singer.
Yeah, I don't even like the current singer.
See, the current singer is so much better than the original singer, and I got to see him live, and then I got to hang out with Drowning Pool. then I gotta watch one of the other bands like
That's not even
on
true.
the tour
I
bus.
think
That
she's
is totally
talented.
fucking true.
I just don't. I mean,
Oh, I thought you said it wasn't true. I
no,
was
no,
like,
I'm not like what I said, but like I think she's a talented singer. I just don't like their music. I don't like any of their songs.
fair.
Period. I mean, like
I mean,
I don't like country, but
it
I
has
can
to be a
respect their
certain
talent.
thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like I like a lot of heart songs. I like a lot of the other band you mentioned.
Bonnie
songs.
Tyler.
But I mean, there's bands like Butcher Babies where they're a huge female metal
Nobody
group.
was Butcher
Hipster.
Babies. That's who are you?
Yeah. Could you put an Instagram filter on your fucking conversation points, please?
Do you spell out your name in such a way that we
10:30
can't read
almost
it?
every night except for Sundays and Mondays, and then I'm on Monday through Friday in the afternoons most of the time unless something comes up. But if you follow the Facebook group, I tweet out usually when I'm not gonna be able to stream or what's going on. Did you ask me something? I was talking to this.
No. Why is Phoenix so quiet?
I think he's cooking. I heard him chopping something earlier.
Exactly.
It could have been his latest victim, but I didn't want to jump to conclusions.
Yeah, it was over there practicing this Butcher Baby shit.
That's what happens when the last person called me a dick.
Don't
That's the
scare me,
last
sir.
time. This is what happens the last time the person called me a nice Canadian.
I'm already dead on the inside.
I'm also dead on the outside. I just put on a good front.
I'm a Time Lord, so I just regenerate. I said I usually start around 10:30, but if you follow
I'm
the
a dialect, I
Facebook
just
group
live inside
or
of my
my
little,
Twitter,
like,
I
cocoon
post stuff
box,
about if I'm not gonna be able to stream
and
or
yellow
whatever.
shit.
But it's 10:30 at night Eastern, and then I do afternoon streams when I can.
That's not true.
I used to do morning streams, but with my son's issues at school and I'm not going to school in the mornings now, I can't.
I wonder how many small dick dudes have used the bigger on the inside line.
I don't think that applies. But maybe they could be like, it's a grower, not a shower. That's a really good one. Then again, when it grows, you can't use that
It's
anymore.
bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm just instantly a Jew, but
I think that's what most of the women in Canada say.
Yeah, right?
bigger on the inside. Yeah, probably.
See, it's this kind of conversation why I can't get corporate sponsors.
No, this is the kind of conversation that gets you corporate sponsors, then asked to tone down.
Can't even get that far. The reason the conversation started is because there's a bunch of Twitch streamers and YouTubers that have recently got officially sponsored by 7 Days, and I wasn't one of them, and people thought it would be great to bring it up and insult my ego.
Like, that's not easy thing to do, honestly. With egos as big as ours, I just feel like it's really hard to injure them. Somebody says something, and we're just like, haha, who are you to say shit to me, puny mortal?
Like, it didn't offend me. Like, if it had been like PvPers they had sponsored, I'd been like super fucking offended. But I'm like the only PvPer, and they didn't sponsor any PvPers that I've noticed, so I'm okay with it. It really doesn't bother me.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, I really don't even know of any other PvPers that they like would even possibly want to sponsor.
I've just noticed in general, the people who usually get picked up are people with numbers. It's never about their actual content. It's always their numbers, and they worry about the content later. Whatever you have, people like, and then they'll pick you up. And then when they're like, but you can't say that. And you can't do this either. Oh, I know more of that. Like, everything that got you those numbers, they will dwindle away. But those numbers are what they care about initially. If you have a couple, like, a few thousand, like, regular viewers, they're gonna fucking, like, pick you up.
I'm ready to be a right-wing gun-toting Trump lover if it gets me paid. Just put that out there right now. You give me money, I'll be whatever you want me to be, BB.
Tomorrow you're gonna have, like, 3 emails. Fox, Brett Bart,
Yeah.
and then fucking Alex Jones.
Give me a cowboy hat and a plaid shirt.
Just InfoWars. You'll just have an article from InfoWars, like, we'd like to create a games division.
Yeah. Let's go kill these zombies, boys. Sick and tired of these illegal immigrants stealing all the good streaming jobs.
Getting tired of these zombirizers. They're not even Americans. They're barely human.
Gotta make gaming great again.
Yeah, right.
No,
I'm gonna save the wasteland.
I shit you not, at GameStop, we have a shirt that says "Make America Game Again."
That's just funny.
It's like, what is that giant tetrahedron in the sky?
Are you actually seeing a giant tetrahedron in the sky right now?
No, Ben's playing
might have a
Elite
brain tumor.
Dangerous.
Oh, good game.
So like I have that up on this fucking 70-inch screen, and I'm just like, the fuck is this shit?
That's a space doxer.
Yeah, it's Azaban City.
I think that's where the Dementors are. He might want to leave. Unless he can summon a really good Patronus.
Well, he just requested to dock.
Well, it's too late for him then.
Docking request has been granted. He's going in.
You could also mute yourself as an option.
True.
And you'd still be able to hear the hilarious conversation.
Yeah.
How many watts? It goes up to 200, but I'm only
Got
running it on
Netflix
70.
still watching crap. Come on.
Fine, sir. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for coming out.
No problem. Now that I have it, I guess I'll be back. Here.
Yes.
All right, I'm out for now.
All right.
Later, man. Right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I do have to get going now. I gotta take care of some stuff before I go to bed. Thank you for watching. Don't forget
So wait,
to,
this room is not streaming or is streaming?
I am streaming. Hold on a second, though. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitch and Twitter at FFAwesomeSauce. Follow the Facebook group, facebook.com/FFAwesomeSauce. I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon, maybe, but tomorrow evening for sure. Take it easy, everybody. Bye.